I've been my mom's slave since I was a kid, and now I'm officially abandoned by my siblings. Genuinely just need to vent. On mobile. My mom's been physically disabled since 2018. She's been emotionally/mentally disabled my whole life. She's emotionally immature and codependent. Since I was 7 years old, I've had to go with her to everywhere and anywhere. She has to take my dad to work at 4 a.m.? Looks like I'm not getting sleep as a 12-year-old because toddler mommy can't go out by herself, so I've gotta get dragged out of bed, after going to bed later than everyone else already because I had to do laundry, cook, clean, and everything else in the household. It's so stupid. I hate her so much. She still won't even acknowledge what she did was wrong either. She's been playing the victim card since I was a kid, and she's still one now. I can't stand her. I want out, but in this shitty economy I can't. Also, I was raised this way. To believe that if I truly loved my mom, every time she would tell me to jump I'd immediately ask how high. I wasn't allowed to have friends, and a brother in the grade above me made it so at school every day at least 3 times I would get stopped in the halls to be asked, "Aren't you X's little sister?" I've never had an identity of my own. And it's too late. I have a son. He will be 3 next month. It took me having a son and needing me to make him my priority to realize how fucked up everything with my mom was. That I can be more than a caretaker. And now I have to be one for my son. In addition to continuing to care for my mom, who is now actually disabled and needs me to do everything for her because she can't walk. I feel so trapped. I'm not a risk to myself, I know my son needs me. But I feel so alone. I have a boyfriend now, who actually does love me, not baby daddy. My dad actually likes him too, which also gets under my skin. When dad does things for my BF he wouldn't do for me. An easy example is dad has never once tried food I've made unless I've twisted his arm. Every night BF makes dinner, he's getting seconds. I'm the youngest of 4. You can tell with each kid my parents cared less and less. My brother closest to me, and I even genuinely suspect we are as short as we are because of childhood malnutrition. Since our oldest brother is a foot taller than the rest of us, and on both sides we've generally had tall males. My brother closest to me is shorter than I am by 1.5 inches. And I'm considered short for females. And as for my siblings? Where might they be now? Oldest I send a birthday text to, and never get a response. As for the other 2, we had a similar relationship until I had my son. Now I get occasional texts from them, but it's like having an AI on my phone sometimes. Neither makes any effort to see me, and when I do invite them places, I generally get the accept and cancel at the last minute. Once? Okay. 3 times in a month? I get the memo. I'll stop. Neither of my brothers has ever shown any interest in my son. My sister used to, but she has barely seen him twice this whole year, and once was at her own wedding. The other time she got asked by her wife to temporarily leave the apartment for some reason. So my sister came to visit me. Yeah, I'm her option when she has nowhere else to go. I just feel so alone. And I needed to vent.